Alright, I want to start this video off by saying, Call Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to you brothers at the preaching and teaching the truth worldwide. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Today's lesson is entitled, No Enchantment. So according to, there's no enchantment against Jacob. I'm going to go ahead and bring that precept out first. 1 second. Book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what have the Most High wrought. So, just a simple Google definition, from the dictionary. The word enchantment, it goes into a feeling of great pleasure, delight. Number 2, the state of being under a spell, magic, with some synonyms: a curse, sorcery, incantation, bewitchment. So the scripture said there is no enchantment against Jacob. Now we understand 2/3 of the nation Israel, they bewitched by this damn devil. They caught up in all the glamour, the sorcery, the spells, the witchcraft of Esau Edom. So 2/3, this damn devil got them. He has them under his spell. But the elect, they're not going to be bewitched by it. They're not going to be caught up by the enchantments of the devil. So, that's the reason why, the Lord got his prophets out here prophesying, breaking these scriptures down so that, Jacob can see, what it is and what it ain't. What is the mark of the beast, what it ain't. So, the Lord has his men out here, breaking everything down related to the, especially related to salvation. We telling our people, you shouldn't be taking a jab. We're going to reason why you shouldn't be taking it. Brothers even go so far as make a video, drop the link so they can go to like BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, so they can actually view those videos. Whereas, because they put it up on YouTube, YouTube will take it down. So it's no excuse why you can't get this information, Jake. But we understand, Numbers 23 says there's no enchantment, but 2/3, they got bewitched. And when they went down to Egypt and held out their arm last year. Go ahead and get the jab. But through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Lord put the spirit on the hopeful elect not to go down there and trust this damn devil. Because we saw right through what he was trying to do. So I got another precept basically going to, there's no enchantment. This damn devil, he's not going to be able to deceive the elect. So I got this Matthew 24 and 24. It's book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. If it was possible, if it were possible. But it's not possible. Why? Because the Lord preordained certain spirits to not be deceived. The Lord preordained certain spirits before the foundation of the earth to not be enchanted. They won't get caught up in these damn enchantments. And even if the elect that haven't, awoken to the truth, the Lord got it set up for them to ultimately not be caught up in that Revelation 13, verse 16, the mark of the beast. They're not going to be caught up in that enchantment. Even if some of them may have taken a jab. Lord going to put the spirit on them to resist that. The Lord going to bring them in the fold. How the Lord going to do it, I don't know. The Lord didn't put prophesying part. Knowing part, yeah. I don't know how the Lord going to bring them in. But I know the Lord going to bring them in. Does that mean we don't have 100% truth? Because I don't know how the Lord going to bring a member of the elect in? No, that doesn't mean that. That means that my job is just to teach. That's it. How the Lord bring them in, that's how the Lord bring them in at the end of the day. So I'm going to get this. It's book of John, chapter 17. Book of John, chapter 17, verse 12. And it reads, let me see. I'm going to start at verse 11. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 9. In book of John, chapter 17, verse 9. I pray for them, I pray not for the world. That's a cold cut. I thought y'all said the Lord love everybody, but this is a very selective scripture. The Lord said, I pray for them, I pray not for the world. Y'all think the Lord died for everybody? Well, guess what? He didn't pray for the whole world. So how do you think he died for the whole world? That's something to think about. So John 17, verse 9, I pray for them. Who's the them? That's the elect. That's the elect of the nation of Israel that won't be caught up in the enchantment. Let's read that again. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. That's the elect. That's not getting caught up in enchantment. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. So elect. They're not in some mountaintop retreat, somewhere sitting in a cave in a lotus position. No. They're in the world. They walk around, got regular jobs, and get cut off in traffic. They're in the world like everybody else, but what the scripture say? And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled. So none of the elect will be lost. None of the elect will be caught up in the enchantments. Just read it. And none of them is lost, but the son of perdition. Why? It tells you the reason why. That the scripture might be fulfilled. So, the elect, a nation of Israel, the Lord prayed for you. So, if Yahushua prayed for you, there's no enchantment against you. The Lord actually prayed for you. But guess what? He didn't pray for the whole world. So, hey, that's a blessing within itself. The Lord set up a special prayer so that you can stay in the truth, so that you wouldn't be caught up in the enchantments of Esau Edom. Hey, that's beautiful within itself. Lord set up a special prayer just for you, just for the elect, just so you will stay in this truth and endure to the end. Hey, that's a lesson right there. Yahweh shall pray for me. And Yahweh shall pray for the hopeful elect. Salakia. Yahweh shall pray for the hopeful elect. That's a lesson right there. Yahweh shall pray for the hopeful elect. Man. So I got one more precept. It's the book of Jeremiah 30. I'm going to start at verse 6. Jeremiah 30, verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man that travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. What could have a man looking like that? As if, what did the scripture say? What could make a man look like he's travailing with a child? Hey, that's some very terrible times. Hey, during them time frame, you better pray and hope that Yahweh shall pray for you. Because if he did pray for you, that means you're part of the 2/3. If the Lord didn't pray for you, you're done. You're going to eat a missile. Or, as the scripture say, the book of, I think that's in Jeremiah, the Lord appointed 4 kinds, dogs to tear. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So yeah, the elect of the nation of Israel will be saved out of it. The Israelites that didn't get caught up in those enchantments, they're gonna they're gonna be the ones that saved up out of it. Not 2/3. They're gonna be caught up in those enchantments. As a matter of fact, I think that should be Jeremiah. Yeah, that's it. Yep. So 2/3, they're gonna be caught up in them enchantments. That's spoken about here in Jeremiah 15. You know, going into Jeremiah 15, 2 and 3. I'm just gonna read the third verse. Jeremiah 15, verse 3. And I will appoint over them 2/3, 4 kinds, saith Yahweh, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So, but the elect, the Lord didn't point over them 4 kinds. Actually, the Lord prayed for the elect. In the Salakia. And the rest of the house of Israel, Lord got destruction prepared for them. So hopefully this lesson was edifying. Till next time, shalom.